I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. It's time for late night snack time with the Scoville Squad. Here we are together again. I've got a cool snack today. Charlie Mullins, my man. It's good to see you, dude. Thank you for being here. Hi, Mary. I hope you had a good day. It was a busy day for a Monday. It was a good day. Can't complain. Tommy's feeling better. I think he's probably going to be released tomorrow. So that's a good thing. Jason P. Yeah, I had a good Monday. Thanks for asking. I hope you did too. Hi, Dizzy Dragon. So I got a really cool snack tonight. No one hot minute tonight. Sip Chomper, good to see you. Good morning, Landscape. What's up, Johnny? I was the guy who said I hope you do a live feed because I have a good question. Ah, I didn't recognize that as your different handle. Well, good. I'm excited to hear your question. Dizzy Dragon, I'm cramping so bad. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, Tommy looks good. Good to see you, Dennis. Hi, Macy. Nemesis. Good to see you. Barella, the man, the myth, the chili head, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Scoville. Hello, Barella. Had a 7-pot primo that was super spiky. Ooh, I love spiky peppers like that. Here's this question. Good morning, Landscape asks. I was just wondering if you knew if hot peppers grew saplings, because I had 3 new saplings in my pot the other day, but it's okay. They got eaten by something. I don't know. You know what? Dizzy Dragon may have an answer for that. I don't know if it was just other seeds that were in there that you didn't realize were in there. I'm not sure. Good question. I'm sorry I don't have the answer for you. King of Women, have a great night, Johnny. Very happy to hear about Tommy getting released. Yeah, it should be tomorrow. Oh, Dizzy Dragon, I'm sorry, man. Laying down always makes it so much worse for me. Sitting up makes it a lot better. Alan McGee, good to see you. Dennis says, I hope you feel better. Dizzy. Charlie saying, please hit that like button, people. Do that. We'll get more people on the bus. Mind Games, good evening, Johnny. And to everybody on the bus. Good to see you. What do you mean by saplings? What do you mean by he had the main plant and other plants started growing up around it, like little ones? So I think it must be just seeds that must have fallen, is what I'm thinking. If I'm understanding him well, right. I'm not sure if I am, though. Ethan, E-Dog Wenger, good to see you. I have a great snack to show you guys. It may not look good, but you can't begin to know how delicious these are. We made these at work today. Now, I'm not saying we're making these as a product from Blazing Foods, but I'm not saying we're not. These are fried cheese. We have cheddar, white cheddar, and Monterey Jack. And they have spices on them. Way better in my mouth than on the floor. Just saying. But man, do these taste good. So good. Dizzy. Boy, they taste so good. Galactic Yachts, good to see you. They sound delicious, says Charlie. These are so good. We have different flavors. This is the red, orange cheddar, I mean, with different spices on it. So good. Chris Freeman, got any more crimson red chips? Nope. I ate a lot today. He's a suitor. We say, Robert, good to see you. Fried cheese. We're playing around at the office with it today. We might make some as a product. They're very easy to make. Taste is amazing. Jason P. I told my wife to go make me my pot pie thinking I was going to be funny. She smacked me and laughed. She knows I was just kidding. Huh, Jason P. Sounds like you have a good relationship. That's good. Scooby, good to see you. I'll be quiet, but here making death spiral sauce with my boyfriend. How cool is that? Thank you for being here. Tell him I said it's a good project. A couple that burns together stays together. That's how it works. Bill Core, I'm late, but it's better late than nothing. No, you're 6 minutes late. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But these are absolutely delicious. I'm telling you. Speaking of Confucius jokes, Ray Ray is kind of the Confucius joke kind of guy, don't you think? Sasquatch. Good to see you, dude. These are so good. Hi, Robert Springs. Thank you. Got a package from my friend Drew. Drew V. We all love him. He's a great guy. Monk Searcher. Good to see you, Monk. Oh, no, Monk. Um, Kang Star Lemon Starburst. You beauties. Sugar Rush Cream. One of the great snacking peppers ever. I'll leave this one out. Actually, I'll take the big one. I'll eat that one instead. And then there's this, which is a Kang Star Sriracha Hornet. Munch those tomorrow. But I'm going to munch this Sugar Rush Cream right now. If I had a knife, I could cut it open. I don't have a knife. Oh, I do. Not a hot pepper, but my cherry bomb tomato plant just hit 6 feet. Brutal. It's a tall plant, man. Like popcorn, right, Charles? The popcorn joke is a good one. What a fantastic pepper this is. Oh, it smells so fresh. This has a finish. You almost get notes of melon. Honeydew, I do. Honeydew melon with this. Um, Probably Sugar Rush Cream over the peach Sugar Rush. Dizzy. Oh, does that taste so good? NZ Chili Head just subscribed to the Lifeboat. Absolutely great channel. Thanks for sending that direction. Such a good channel, man. It really is. Chris Freeman, how's your brother this afternoon? He's in a hospital bed. Not doing so good. No, I shouldn't say that. He's doing better. You know, he's in a good place right now. He's in a hospital, but he has a heart. He has a flutter, not a fib, but a flutter. So, but he says he's feeling great. So that's a good thing. Totally honeydew, Dizzy. As a matter of fact, I have one more. This is the last one we eat tonight. They're so delicious. Yeah, Tommy's tough. The other thing that's great about Tommy is he knows where he's going, so he's not scared of dying. Ray. One more. Oh, this one has a really large placenta for such a teeny little pod, too. Oh, it almost, You can even almost get notes of melon in the aroma. Such a delicious pepper. Bilcor, I go back and forth between red and green. Probably say green because I've had so many more green than the red ones. But NZ, you would love this pepper. When I tell you that pepper was so delicious, oh, it really was. King of Women got some wicked Reaper sauce that's brutal on the stomach. Good news is it'll build your tolerance quick. Digital Watcher, good to see you. I got back to my buddy's place, house. He planted his hot peppers from his pots. They are mine. Huh? Sweet. Dizzy Dragon's not jealous. He's got cramps right now, even in his face. Wow. From a primo. Sean Lowry, good to see you, dude. Do habaneros have flavor? Yes, they're fruity. They definitely do. It's funny. If you go back 7 years, it was not a pepper I liked, and now I absolutely love them. My palate has changed so much over the years. I never used to like mustard or chocolate pods, and now they've really become almost my favorite. Josh Cohen, no way. How you doing, man? Good to see you, Josh. Thanks for stopping in, man. But over the years, my taste has just changed. I really, really love chocolate peppers. Tangerine Tiger, you say, huh, Dizzy? It's a fantasy striped orange red, has the same taste. Wow, sounds good. I love peppers. Peppers are so good, Beautiful. Ethan E Dog's got Carolina Reapers growing in his backyard. Plan on making hot sauce with them when I have enough. Very good. It's a good plan. Peter Vera, good to see you, man. Very good to see you. Thanks for being here. Is Lego here? I haven't seen Lego yet. Did he sneak in? There's Lego. Lego, I'm praying for you like crazy, bro. Like you don't even know. A lot. You're on my mind a lot. Find the Bayou. Good to see you, man. Another 3 months before my mouth heals enough to eat anything spicy. Feels like the end of the world. Boy, NZ, I can't imagine. That would be a long time. Colin Clark, you need to collaborate with a pickle guy. Well, thank you for the suggestion, Kyle. And thank you for being here. It's awfully cool of you. Whenever for the U of A, I took care of the landscaping around the hospital where Tommy's staying. Like I said, the college girls are right across the street, so he's in good hands. He's in good hands for sure. Ricotta Marlene is super delicious. It's got the bell pepper texture, but it's like kiwi. Sounds amazing. Serum Fighter, you're joking. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate you being here. The next Lennon, stopping to say hi. Good to see you. M. Martin, greetings. And Mr. West Lightburn stopped in. How cool. Good to see you. Riley Rose. Do you know I still have that video? It's so cute. You have to tell her hi. I have the video, and since you're here, I want to show you. It is one of the most adorable videos like in the world. Look at this. Listen.
Hi, Daddy Junior. Hi, Daddy Scobo. It's me, Riley Rose. I love watching you.
Isn't that the cutest thing in the world? Oh, Riley Rose. It's one of the cutest stories in the world. I met Josh at the I Like It Hot Festival, right? He's got his daughter Riley Rose there, and when she met me, her eyes were like saucers. They were so big, like she was staring at Santa Claus or something. I said, "Hi." He said, "Don't mind her. She's watched you every day, and she's been conscious and she's been aware since she came online, essentially. So she's seen you every day of her life." I was like, "Hey, how are you?" It was just so cool to meet her. So she's got to be 7. Is she 7 now, Josh, or 8? I wonder how she's got to be 7, right? Because she was 4 when I met you guys then, and that was what was that 3 years ago? But that was she's 8. Oh my gosh, she's 8. Holy moly! Oh, it's crazy. I've looked at that video 100 times. She's so sweet. If my son's having a bad day, I'll call him and play that video for him. He perks him up. How adorable is she? That was such a cute thing. That was such an amazing day. Good to see you, Josh. And make sure you tell her I said hi. Johnny, you're the grandpa of all the Chili Heads children. Ray Ray, it's not even a joke. If you knew how many kids call me Uncle Johnny, you'd be blown away. Oh. In the Philippines, there are so many kids that call me Uncle Johnny. Seagull Rock, do I still hang out with David? Foy Daly, college boy, no. College boys, I guess he's wrapped up in college. That's what he's doing, I guess. Dennis, she is so cute. If you could have seen her that day, the way she was looking at me, there's my girl, Chili Mama Bird in the house. I'm doing the one chip challenge tomorrow. Anybody got any advice for me? Says E-Dog. Just prep well. Don't expect anything tasty. It doesn't taste good. I'm not sure where your tolerance is. It's hot, but it won't kill you. It's just not going to taste good. Thanks, Bus. You're still amazing with your kindness. Yeah, keep Keith Lego in your prayers. Lego's mom passed away a few days ago. It's not something you ever get over. That's what I've learned. You never get over it. You learn to live with it. My dad's dead for 2 years now. Not a day goes by where I don't think about him. Same with Bree's dad. Every day I think about him. So it's just one of those things. And, some days are better than others, but you'll find it. Like my mom, listen, my mom and dad, Papa Scoble was the only man my mom has ever been with in her life. Started dating when she was a kid, married forever. She's at a place now where she laughs and jokes, and we thought, we didn't know how she was ever going to enjoy life again. It's something that takes time, but what I found was that people say, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. No, you don't. So what I always tell people is I don't have any idea what you feel. I know what I felt. I know it sucks. So I know whatever you're going through, it's brutal. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, life's problems, it's the 10. It's the 10. There's nothing worse. So just hang in there and know that you got a lot of people who care about you, man. We're all going to go through it. That's all there is to it. Christopher Westcott's been busy. It's okay, dude. I understand, man. Yeah, it's 2 years, Kyle. It's crazy. Serum Fighter says, hey, Mama Bear. Chili Mama Bird, thank you so much, says Lego. Sorry, it's my one-liner. Every time I see Chili Mama Bird, says Ray Ray. It's a terrible fear of mine, losing people you love. And the crazy thing is, the older you get, the problem is it happens more often, but as bad as it sounds, you get better at it. When it first happens, I remember my first friend that died destroyed my dome for a couple of years. Brutal. But Ethan E-Dog says that Ryback says that chip tastes good. Ryback's been bumped in the head a couple of times. You get that, right? Doesn't taste good. Seriously, he lied to you. It tastes terrible. When you come back on after you eat Ethan, you tell me if Ryback steered you the right direction or if Johnny was telling you the truth. It's got to taste like a sneaker. It does not taste good. Emmanuel Pinheiro, good to see you, man. Dennis Bray says, how are the girls doing, Bray? They're adorable and beautiful. It's my birthday, July 14th, says Emmanuel Pinheiro. That is just days away. You have to remind us on that day, please. So I'll make a big deal of it. Happy early birthday, says Jason P. Girls are good. Mia's got physio today, hockey injury. I did set some time aside later tonight for the color of the 1 hot minute design. No problem, Christopher. It's okay. No hurry, man. Michael Palmetier, there's my dude. You helped me right after my dad passed. Needed the distraction. Yeah, I remember. That was good meeting you. That was a fun trip, though. But yeah, it's a difficult thing, man. Hope you're doing good, Michael. I miss you, dude. I'll never, ever see, every single time I see your name in a post anywhere, I always think of that game we were playing in the hotel room. Wow. It got a little crazy. Mr. Salty. Good evening, Mr. Scoville. Hope you're doing well. I am, and thank you so much for asking. I may have to tell Ryback you said that as an extreme. You do that. You tell him I'll meet him in a ring anywhere. I'm just joking, man. I love Ryback. Here's the deal about Ryback. He's a great guy, but I wouldn't listen. Guy can walk through walls. I'm glad he's my friend. My eyes hurt still thinking about you, Jason P says. NZ picked up the NZ flag for you the other day. It's the size of a queen-sized bed. Wow, nice. Regular one before you get here. I'm psyched. Thank you so much, NZ. Bree and I are looking forward to being there. Travis is 35 on the 30th. 35. I remember that. It's a long time ago. First time I'm happy there's no one hot minute, right? Are you still cramping, dude? What are you doing for it? I'm sorry for everyone's losses. Yeah, man, it's just that's why we're here for each other. I had someone say, I don't, what's this, praying for everybody or good vibes. That's not why I come here. I'm like, find a different channel then. Yeah, we don't do this in the videos, but the live streams, if you don't like it, don't watch. But when somebody on the bus hurts, I hurt. And Sharon is going through something, I'm going through something. And I don't know, man. I feel like really strangely connected to every one of you. It's true. Bizzle, there's my dude. Hey, LA bus driver. Hope you all the best tonight. I can't wait to try that tincture tonight. There's more coming, Bizzle. That's one of the things I forgot. Bizzle's a rock star, dude. He really is. My plant finally bloomed today, but just one bloom. Don't worry about it. You got one bloom. Listen, my little plant I got from Broom. By the way, Broom. Bree, you got to ask where Broom is. He'll show up. We are a family. But Bizzle, I got this plant, this little Thai plant from Broom. It's under my light in there right now. Sitting right next to Robert Plant. Robert Plant and Selma, side by side. And Selma's it had like 12 pods on it the day I got the plant, right? Well, all the pods are bigger now, and 2 of them are turning red. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. When I eat it, I can't say Sean, pronounced Sean, my name. There you go, Digital Watcher. I'll try to remember that. But I can't really say I'm eating a pod from a plant I grew because I didn't grow it. It's been under the light for 4 days. You know what I mean? 5 days. So I really can't say that I grew that. You know what I'm saying? Where is Broom? I think he's just chilling in the background, lurking until he hears you say that, Bray. Eat a pepper, please. I already ate a few of the Sugar Rush, and I don't want to eat any more because I'm saving them. But here's a Kangstar Lemon Starburst. Don't let the size fool you. They're tasty. They're citrusy. Beautiful little pepper. You know what's crazy? There's so much amazing flavor packed in this teeny little thing. Itty bitty little teeny pepper. Amazing. Tom's definitely a lurking, Charles. Positive. We got both Balakis here? I don't know. Great. Boy. That was the sweetest Kangstar Lemon Starburst I ever tasted. Wow. Wow. Good night, Charlie. Good night, Mary. Good night, Johnny, Bree, and fellow bus riders. Remember to tell somebody that you love them. I love you, Charlie. I love you, Mary. Have a good night, you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Travis, out of all my plants, my yellow Scotch brain is taken off the most by far and loaded with pods. I love to hear that, Travis. Good night, Bree. Charlie says, Bree. Bro, I smelt that, said Sean Lowry. No kidding, right? It was yummy. I would like red habanero roasted in a jar if they have them. I'm sure they have them. A lot of YouTube creators are my friends, but they don't even know I exist. It's really cool of you to talk to your subscribers. Listen, man, if it were for you, guess what? I'm in a phone room with no windows, saying the same thing I said for 18 years. Listen, I'm one of those. What's really weird? Do you understand that like 80% of the YouTubers, the YouTube channels that are out there, the 56 million of them, you'll never see the face or even hear the voice of the actual creator of that channel. It's weird. But a lot of people just, you know what I watched? I watched LA Beast. And I saw how LA Beast was with his people because I've been following LA Beast forever. And you know what? I don't want to be one of those arrogant guys. Like, You're never gonna have a day where like I did that. Look what I created. Look what I built. I didn't do a thing. I just sat in front of a camera and made videos. You guys built it. We're broomless for the moment, Monk, but he'll be here. Bizzle, I've watched a lot of your grow videos to kind of know what to watch out for. I will have a problem knowing when to pick them. I will walk you through it, dude. I don't know what I'm doing, but everybody can help you. That's the cool thing about peppers. Everybody's willing to help, you know. Tyrone Burridge. Oh, shoot, I'm late. What did I miss? Nothing, man. We just started. In fact, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. We just got started, Tyrone. You're good, man. Excuse me. I wonder if LA Beast comes on your channel and just lurks in the background. Nah, trust me, he doesn't. He watches some videos, though. He makes comments sometimes. He watches some of them. He's a good guy. Like, I'm a mod on his channel. I mean, he likes me. You know, I like him a lot. You know what's going to happen? We'll do a collab at some point. I know we will. You know why? He does crazy things for his channel. I don't. He's going to need content at some point. Like, I can just always eat another pepper. He's always having to think, like, what am I going to do this time? I feel bad for LABs. Think of it, like the pressure he's got to come up with. Just like with me, it's nothing. I'm going to get a box of peppers in the mail. It's 20 peppers I've never eaten before. And if I eat one I've already eaten, who cares? Let's eat it again. You know what I mean? But LABs has got to put so much thought into what he does. And so I think at some point he's just got to lean into the pitch and say, hey, you want to do a collab? So we'll do one someday. Back to the dentist today. Can't wait to meet both of y'all. Hope everyone has a blessed day. Thanks, Ed Chili Head. Be safe, dude. Thanks for being here, man. My Orion plant is 4 feet tall and has many flowers and pods. Very cool, mind game. Charles, I keep switching up on this. Johnny, going to send you some super odds when my wife's garden starts producing. Well, you gave credit to that garden to your wife. I like that. It's a smart husband. Just in case, I like you. Hey, I like you too. You got a great name. Just in case. It's great. I'm the one, Johnny. There you go. You heard it from the man. Justin said so. Digital Watcher, my buddy, grew a sunflower plant that was crazy. That was crazy seeds. I was in Siberia once, and we drove by this field of sunflowers. And I'm telling you, as far as your eye could see, there were sunflowers. It was like, it must have been, I mean, when I tell you as far as your eye could see, on one side of the road, as far as you could see, it was just sunflowers. But they were the biggest sunflowers I had ever seen in my life. I told there were a bunch of younger people on the trip with me, and I told half of them that they were Chernobyl dandelions. They're like, really? No, not really. Roasted sunflower seeds are awesome, Chili Mama Bird. Ray, he's going to put a blower in your mouth and drop Carolina Reapers in the other end. 16 million Scoville tincture. Brutal. I suffer beside you and grow. And a boy, Justin. Johnny, have you been in panic mode this season yet? No, not this season. That usually happens towards the end when I do something irrational and stupid, like trying to eat 30 primatalis or something dumb like that. It'll happen. No, you know what? I've only come close to panic mode twice in 7 years, so it may not happen. It's a rarity. I remember. Eat 'em whole. I got you. Bree years ago, I was talking to Bree, and I was eating some sunflower seeds. She goes, what are you doing? I said, eating sunflower seeds. She goes, what are you spitting the shells out for? She just eat the whole thing. I'm like, what? Apparently, that's how you do it. You eat the shell and everything. I didn't know. You know what? They taste so much better. You think about that. All the dusting and coating is on the outside. There's a reason you're supposed to eat them whole. Makes sense. My life grows all the other veggies. I grow the super hot peppers and the actual pretty flowers. It says Christopher Westcott. That's awesome. Have you heard anything from Spicy Cam about ditching out? Also, have you tried his hot sauce? I've not tried his hot sauce. I plan on it. Nemesis. No, he planned on coming out to the San Diego thing. He confirmed even, you don't understand, until 2 hours before he was saying, I'll be there. With everybody, you got to ask everybody that was there. Paul, Pat, Left Eye Pat, Jiff. I said, Spicy Cam ain't going to show up. He goes, why? I said, was you? He's going to show up on a parking lot it was in a parking lot, and there was a bunch of hardcore chili thugs, a bunch of people he wouldn't even recognize that would scare him. Listen, he's probably a nice kid, but we do wicked different things. Don't confuse the two. You know, I don't do what he does, and he certainly does not do what I do. That said, he's probably a very nice kid. He just didn't want to. There were probably 7 or 8 women on the lot there that don't even have a channel that could have, embarrassed them. So I don't blame him. Coding it all, Dizzy Dragon. Exactly. You do some gushers soon, Keith Lego. Boy, you know what? Oh, that is a novel idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those tomorrow, I think. It's a great idea, Lego. Listen, Spicy Cam, he's doing his thing. He found his audience, and bless his heart. SG, Tommy's doing better. He's still in the hospital. Feels great, he says, and he will be released tomorrow if things go well. So he is in a whole other ball game, Chili Mama Bird. Yep, he is. You know what? I probably should have. I was dumb, and I made that video. I said, he and I are going to sit down and eat a pepper. He saw that. I mean, he doesn't watch my channel. But somebody watched that watches his channel. Said, you got to see what he said about you. You know he saw it. This is how YouTube works. So imagine that. You're him, and I say to you, when you get here, we're sitting down eating a pepper together. You and me. I got a box of hot ones. Would you show? I mean, I don't blame him. Hey, Bizzle, I always let my peppers mature on the plant until they fully turn to whatever color they're supposed to be, and then pick them. A week after they have fully turned. There you have it. Thank you, Wes Lightburn. Monk says, I saw him just a little while ago. Looks good. Says he feels great. So, dude, you and LA Beast need to have a meet and greet. Have a live feed. That would be fun, man. He's a good guy. He does. You know what? He has a good personality. He's not fake. And at this point, you know what's really funny? Here's how, when I watch a YouTuber, and I don't care what, I watch a lot of YouTube channels where you don't ever see the content creator. But a lot of channels I watch, you do. They have a personality. Lex Friedman. There's a whole bunch of really great YouTube channels that I watch. I can watch a YouTube content creator, and in the first 2 videos, usually the first video, in the first video, I can look at the person and tell you why they're doing what they're doing. Are they doing it because they have a passion? Are they doing it because they want to get rich? Are they doing it because they have an ego the size of the state that they live in? You know what I mean? And when I see somebody and they're doing it just because they want to be a YouTuber or just because they want to be famous, it's so easy to see who those people are. I can't watch them. I just can't. And unfortunately, it's really easy for me to see those things. I almost wish I didn't. Jacob Deathridge, yo, good afternoon. I smell dead fish and feeding in the babies. You smell like dead fish. Been feeding the babies. There you go. So you put fish in your the mix you put in. It's pretty cool. For a lot of people to do that. Bizzle says thank you. Yes, he would definitely not be saying no reaction to them peppers. Right, Nemesis? The man crap is gone. Good for you, Dizzy Dragon. Joe Rogan's awesome. I'm a big Joe Rogan fan, man. You know what? Joe Rogan does not care. He's big enough that he can just say what he wants, and he doesn't care. I love that. I respect that. Ray, I was at a Mexican food restaurant and had roasted serrano. I told my friend that they were mild. I ate one whole without chewing it, and then he ate one with his face turned purple and cursed at me in Spanish. There you have it, Ray. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Hello, haha, says Dennis Brace. Because you can't help it. It's in your blood. Feeding those peppers, Jacob Deathridge. Indeed. I'm trying to quit smoking, dudes. 2 days using the Hyde vape. Love it. Good for you, man. I'm all about bettering myself. I want to be I can't stand being stagnant and not doing something to try to make my game better. You know what I mean? I kind of look at life like an MMA. If you're in MMA, you're in the ring. If you got there's a weak spot in your game, they're gonna find it so fast and abuse you there. That's what life is. So I'm trying in life. I kind of where's the hole? There's a chink in my armor. What do I need to work on? Like I know, I don't need anyone to tell me. I know what I need to work on. Good night, Robert Suter. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping in. So I need to work on what I need to work on. Anyway, next line, Johnny. I love panic more because not much in life can scare me. How do you feel about panic mode? Um, Here's the problem. I've eaten so much hot stuff. It's really difficult for me to get there. You know what I mean? It's possible. I don't mind it. I mean, I like scary situations. I love skydiving. That's such a fun thing. It's terrifying. Like when the door is open and you're inching towards the door and there's nothing. I mean, there's an open door in a plane. Now, that in and of itself is so terrifying. But you're going towards the door. That moment is so it's surreal. So, and that even though you're feeling panicky inside, but outside you got to be cool as can be and have it together. So I think I like it, honestly. Johnny, you're my inspiration. Thank you, Dennis Brace. It's awfully kind thing to say, bro. Heckling the heat. Good to see you. Good morning, landscape. Thank you for that so much. I really, really appreciate it, man, for your super chat. Rick Fisher. Hello, sir. Thanks again for streaming. Well, my pleasure. Can I tell you something, you guys? I get so much more out of this than you do. I feel guilty. That's why. Why do you think I make so many videos? Why do you think I put out more content than the average YouTuber? I feel guilty. You guys do so much for me. Like I could never repay you for what you've given me, and I'm trying. I don't think I've ever panicked after the first habanero I ever ate. Dizzy Dragon. I believe you. Wes Lightburn quit smoking 33 years ago by using Roman hypnosis. Sweet. I could never skydive. No way, Nemesis says. You know what? I got to tell you something. Anybody who's ever jumped out of an airplane, and you probably heard this, even if you haven't, there are only two kinds of people. Somebody that would jump out of a perfectly good airplane and somebody who won't. The people that, first of all, the fact that they let people go up there and try that is just an amazing thing. But the people who are supposed to go up there and do that are the ones who say, there's no way in the world I'd ever do that. You're the one that needs to do it. I mean it, Nemesis. It's the most amazing feeling. And the second you leave the plane, like the second you leave the plane, in your head, I already did it. You've watched skydive videos. Have you ever seen anybody upset? You ever seen anybody that wasn't smiling their face off? Seriously, ever? Go to a drop zone, go to a website, go to Mile High Skydive. Just type in Mile High Skydive and look at videos of people doing their first jump. There's a bunch of them. Obviously, they're going to show you the good ones, but go to anyone online anywhere. You'll never see anybody that isn't smiling. It's an amazing thing. Talked to you recently about my friend Jay Turner. Used to own Burns and McCoy. He did his first jump to celebrate. Hi, Ted. Good to see you, bro. To celebrate his sobriety. Stopped smoking about 2 hours ago. Then ran out of tobacco. Ted. Anyway, he wanted to jump out of an airplane to celebrate his 5 or 7 years of sobriety or something. Had a malfunction. Now, I had 2 malfunctions on my first jump, but none of them were bad enough that required me to cut away and hit my main. I could fix them all myself. He was doing a tandem on his first jump, and they had a problem, and they had to cut the chute away and hit the reserve. I texted him like, man, I'm so sorry. He goes, dude, I'm so happy that happened. It was such an amazing experience. That's his mindset. He's thrilled it happened. What a great experience. Almost jealous of that. For real. Mr. Bean on a roller coaster is hilarious. Dead face will make you die laughing, right? You know what? You hear what I just said? What we just said, Bree? Mr. Bean on a roller coaster, deadpan, dead face. Now, you remind me to talk to you about that later because it's funny. Ironic, actually. The heckling the heat question: has anyone seen or had a purple pepper? One that looks like a Scotch bonnet. The purple UFO, Bree says. You know the funny thing about a purple UFO? I don't like the way it tastes. I don't think it's that good at tasting pepper. Looks cool. Wicked cool. If it didn't look so good, people wouldn't be growing it. It doesn't taste that good. Digital watcher. Did that to add to your experience? No, I got a video of it, bro. I got a video of it on my phone. Imagine that. You know they had a conversation. Okay, dude, I'm going to cut this thing away. Hang tight. It'll be 3 seconds. We'll have the new one underneath the new one in just a minute. Just hang on. They had a conversation. That's heavy, man. It's heavy, you know? It really is. All right, Ted, finished the music project. It's in post. We'll release July 28th. Thanks for the kind comments. Excellent. You've been working so hard on that, man. Dizzy Dragon, you're hilarious, man. Purple UFOs are radical. They're cool looking. Yeah, they're cool looking. Good morning, landscape. I'm just not a big fan of the taste of them that much. Yo, Scoville, next big video tomorrow morning. Oh, you mean next big one like epic one? You know, like a skydive, that kind of thing. Trying to think. The next, I don't have anything scary planned. Pepper X, go Bree. I don't have anything scary. Oh, Tad and Kit are here. I love you guys. Hi, Tad and Kit. I don't have anything scary planned. Actually, that's not true. I have a couple monumental scary things planned, like epic, bigger than the skydiving, but it isn't for my channel. Isn't that weird? You're going to see it, but it won't be on the channel. Jeremy Bell, good to see you. Tad and Kit, now that you're here, update on Tommy. He feels great. We're keeping him for one more night. He says he feels great. And so hopefully he'll be out tomorrow. Skydive naked from an airplane. You know what I want to do, Keith Lego? This is for real. I got so many people mad at me. My brother's mad at me about this because he knows I'm going to do it. Foy is mad at me about this because he knows I'm going to do it. I have to do a wingsuit. I have to. It's something I just need to do. I can't explain. It's beyond like bucket list. It's something I absolutely bucket list is something you want to do before you die. This is something I have to do. If I don't, it's going to be a problem. So that's something I'm going to do. Thank you, Tad. You're awfully cool, man. And Kid. One for Tommy, absolutely. He's a tough old bird, though. You know, if I could, you've heard a lot of stories. There's so many you aren't going to ever hear. He's going to be around a long time. If what he's done hasn't killed him yet, he'll be around for a little bit. You can have all the sky you want. Tad, you know what? Listen to me. I know that was you and not Kit. You need to jump out of an airplane with me. Guys, who thinks Tad needs to jump out of an airplane with me? What? You need to. You need to. It wasn't my idea for you to eat that primatali, right? You said, I want to eat that primatali. You need to jump out of an airplane. You need to say it to me. I'm not going to tell you, but you need to say to me, dude, I need to jump out of an airplane. Tad has, and never again. So much. Well, wingsuit. You know how fun wingsuit's going to be? There's one indoor wingsuit place. You can do indoor wingsuit. It's the coolest thing in the world. It looks like a square, like a big, like a kind of a rectangle box that they're in. And they're only like 3 feet over the ground, and the wind's coming this way. And they're just kind of like, I have to do it. I have to do it. I'll settle for Tad just eating another pepper with me. To this day, you know what? Once a week, I watch that video. I'm not even joking here. While eating a Primo. Jason, that's why I admire Tommy and Johnny. They have lives. They have lives who live through it, not just regurgitation, real life experience. You know what? Here's the deal. I'm old. Just be my age, even if you're a choir boy, altar boy, you know what I mean? You're still going to go through a lot. But the fact is, I logged an awful lot of miles on like awful roads. But I'm on a good road right now, which is good. Bizzle pushed me out of one in my wheelchair. Bizzle, you know what? I've seen people skydive in wheelchairs. No lie. But you need to chase the heat is what you need to do. You got plenty of it and a lot more coming. Wait till you see the next one coming. Because you have 2 boxes coming. You got one today. The next one's going to blow you away. Disco suit. When are you taking me on a plane? Yeah, you know what? Jeremy Bell's never, still never? Are you still saying never? Jeremy Bell's never been on an airplane. Do you realize you almost can't fly now? You've got a streak going. Like I've never bowled. I've never gone bowling in my life. I can't go bowling now. I have friends that were going bowling. When I go, I'm like, I can't. They said, why? Because I've never bowled before. They said, you have to go. I'm like, why? I have like a 40-year streak going. This was years ago. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you tell me a streak you've got for 40 years. Well, now my non-bowling streak is 57 years. If you think I'm going to blow that, no, Bree, I can't go bowling. Oh, we will go. We will be bowling. I can't blow my bowling streak. But did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? I bet somebody heard that. Broom, good to see you. Not flying for 44 years. See, he's got a 44-year streak going. He can't break that streak. Yeah, that was quite a boom, wasn't it? That was crazy. Good to see you, Broom. I'm definitely going to. I think I might actually prep for the tincture. I never eat something else first. You definitely don't want to do tincture on an empty stomach, bro. It's a drag, man. I don't want the idea of you cramping. I don't want to think about it. We'll do a live if you're for your first ball. No, listen, I can't do that. It's the Orbs, Dizzy Dragon. Tad heard it. That was crazy. I would jump. Always wanted to be a little more scary at my age. What is your age, Alan? What are you talking about? I did it last year on my birthday. We've been waiting for you, Broom, says Chili Mama Bird. Well, we think we had a little, we took a tally. We think we took a bet, a poll, and everybody thinks that you just lurk until Bree goes, where's Broom? And then you kind of sneak in. Broom's in the house, Dennis Brace. Absolutely. We love you, Tom. Hey, did you see that thing I sent you? I sent you something very, very cool to your inbox on Messenger. You got to check it out. That boom was my pop bottle. There you go, just in case. Lego wants to know, how's that albino prima tally coming? I love it. I hate heights. I can't jump into from a plane. Couldn't pay me enough. Here's the thing, Jason P. I'm scared of heights too, but I'm way more scared of 100 feet than I am 15,000. I don't know why. 15,000 feet, it's like it doesn't even seem real. When they open the door, you just go into autopilot. None of it's even real. You're just a spectator at this point. Your body's doing things, but you're just visual. You're like, I can't believe this is happening. So, honestly, it's like you're stepping onto a relief map. It's way scary to be 100 feet and look down. That's scary to me. It really is. What's the longest someone's been in a trade or working at the same job? The longest for me was 7 years. I worked one job for 18. Not all together 18. 18 with a couple of years in between where I was like, I quit. I'll come back, that kind of thing. But 7 years for this. In October, it'll be 7 years as a YouTuber. That's a long time to be a YouTuber, you guys. I definitely need to come when the band plays. That'd be cool, Jeremy. I just turn on the tablet directly to this, says Tom. How do they crossbreed the peppers? Broom, SG wants to know. And you're the man. Tyrone, how much would it cost for you to go? There's a price on everything. Which one you talking? Somebody said no way. Listen, the only thing you couldn't get me to do, if they said right now, you can't think about it, the launch is in 60 seconds. You have to get in that rocket and you're going to go to space. I'd spend the whole minute talking to Bree, telling her I'll talk to her when I get back. And I'd get on that rocket. I kid you not. I wouldn't even think twice about it. But if they said get in that tube and you're going to go to the bottom of the ocean, nope, I don't need to. Seen the videos. Jacques Cousteau, man. When I was a kid, specials all the time. I've seen what's down there. I don't need to get into a sub. That's crazy. In fact, I was in one in Disneyland. Had a terrible time. Just a little T sub. It was like this far into the water. Bummed me out. What is the countdown for the next killer yellow tincture? Says Charles to Tom. See, the submersible. I won't do it. Nemesis won't do it. Listen, we had a pool in our backyard, and it had a liner. It wasn't like a gunite pool. It had a liner. So every once in a while, the water would drop. We like in 2 days, the water would drop like that much. Like, oh, we got a leak. So Allen Engineering was the company that put our pool in. They would come out. True story. They would there would be two guys, and had scuba equipment. All right, the tanks, goggles, and they'd go in and they would have this dye in a little tube with a little pointy thing. They would swim along the seams, squirting the dye. And when you squirted the dye near the hole, it would suck the dye down. You're like, I found the hole. So they would come over. It would take them 6 hours. They'd go down for an hour, come back up. So when they would come, I'd go to the fridge, get a 6-pack of beer out of the fridge. I'd give them beer, and my brother and I would go in the pool and scuba dive in the pool. So I've done scuba diving in a pool. I'm okay with that. I would not scuba dive in the ocean. Wouldn't do it. I love being in the ocean, just don't want to scuba dive in it. Under the water, I have a problem with that. I've done a lot of water sports. I was a surfer, but underwater, got a jet, guys. Sorry, me and these are mommy. Love you all. Have a great night. I'll see you soon, Scoville. Yes, you will. I'll call you when we're done. Woman, we got 9 minutes. You text me when you're done, Brian. I want to call you when you're tied up. Diz just made it here. We got 9 more minutes, bro. Good to see you. Alf, Mr. and Mrs. Alf just rolled in. Good to see you guys. We've been talking for a while. We're just hanging out. I was just talking about the things I wouldn't do. Wouldn't go in a submarine. Spear Prof, late to join tonight. Good evening, Johnny, and hello to everyone on the bus. Hope you made someone's day great today. Thank you. I hope you did too. I hope everybody did. The easy way is to use a watercolor paintbrush and wet it. Paint the pollen on a flower and then paint the one you want to pollinate. Sounds dirty, doesn't it? Listen, gotta do it. You gotta do it. 2 months, it'll be ready for the festival, says Bruno. Boy, you know what? It was so nice to have Josh Cohen in the chat tonight. Riley Rose, his daughter's. I can't believe she's 8 now. Tom, remember when I was at the I Like a Hot Festival and Josh Cohen was there with Riley Rose, his daughter, and she was like 4 at the time, and she'd seen me every day of her life because her dad was watching me since she was born. So every day I've been around, and so when she saw me, I was like, he was on tonight, and Riley Rose is now 8. That's crazy. Are you afraid of the monsters that lurk in the depth of the ocean, Dizzy Dragon? No, I'm not, because I love surfing. I've been brushed by sharks. I'm not scared about things that are in the water that are going to eat me. I'm worried about, you know what I'm worried about? We don't have gills. It's cool. That was something, wasn't it? Jeez. Nemesis heard that one. Ice sentence. Forget about it. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Unfortunately, we're only going to be going for about another 7 minutes. What's that? Seriously, I don't know. I heard that one, Jason P. Everybody heard that one. That was a loud one. 4th was a while ago. Leftovers from the 4th, maybe? No, I'm in Fort Mill. Oh, no, I have a ton of flags from people all over the world that have sent me flags. So you got Germany, Colorado, and that's the NZ All Black rugby team. And I forgot, but tomorrow there'll be different flags up. So that's what that's about. Must be leftover fireworks, Nemesis. Should you be worried, Dizzy Dragon? About them? No. I'm safe. Be worried about them. Barella. I'm in Colorado. Yes, he is. Tom, I'm gonna order some toddies from you soon, says Jason P. He meant goodies. I just read it like I saw it. They have robot subs with cameras. They film deep water sea creatures. They're really interesting. They sure are, but you see those subs, they don't need a person in them. Remote control that thing from up above. Don't need a person in that. Silly. No need for it. We will do our 1 hot minute in a bit. As always, Mr. and Mrs. Alf, you're wonderful. We got to remember next time. Listen, we've got to remember next time when we do the 1 hot minute, if you have the ability, film yourself. Honestly, this is a completely selfish thing. This is just for me. If you know how much I love seeing you guys do the 1 hot minute, I get to put a face. with the name, and it's the coolest thing in the world. So if you have the ability to do that, just try to remember to do that this next time. Siphonophores are insane, Dizzy Dragon. Magna Pina squid. I'll eat that for lunch. It's on the menu tonight, Alf. Yeah, Alf, what you and Mrs. Alf, what are you guys munching on? You know what? I can't let you guys eat alone. I'm going to do one with you. Man. I'll do one more. I'll eat one with you. So, what are the Alfs having for 1 hot minute? This is an impromptu sort of 1 hot minute. Deep sea creatures don't have lungs, so they're pressure neutral or something. Anyone know how that works? I don't, but I know this. I've seen on Bondi Beach, there was a sign that says, remember, every time you enter the water, you become part of the food chain. Think about that. Habanero sauce. All right, here we go. You ready? Oh, you already did 5 or 6 of us already? Okay, well, here's mine. Boy, that tastes so good. So they're made of gelatin. Under pressure, they turn hard. That's what Jello does. Made out of gelatin. Under pressure, it turns hard. Um, it wasn't so hot. It was it would be pretty hot for a non-chili. It'd be a problem, but I mean, it's probably a 1 for me, maybe a 1, but super tasty. Heckling Heat, I believe I have a cayenne ready for this on the plant, so I have to go grab it. It's not an official 1 hot minute, but go ahead and grab it. We have a little bit of time. I'm going to be here for another 2.5 minutes. 3 minutes actually on the nose. We're going to call it a night. Alf's out of 4. Very good. Here on YouTube, Dizzy Dragon. Excuse me. That pod was a Kang Star Lemon Starburst, Diz. It's delicious. It's medium heat for a non-chili head, but it's low heat. You know, it's pretty mild. It's fruity and very citrusy. I ate 2 tonight. The first one was beautifully sweet. It was wonderful. All right, Mrs. Alf is at a 5, and Mr. Alf, he's at a 5.5. Okay, hang on a minute, Dizzy. We have a minute and a half. I'm going to look up that terrible squid right now so you can see my reaction to this horrific creature you're talking about. It's a Magna Pina shrimp squid. Magna Pina squid. You boil that thing, cut it up, garnish it with some peppers and some ceviche or something. Come on, it'd be delicious. Listen, all right, it's a little creepy. It looks like something from a movie. It does, but you know what? If you cook that thing the right way, forget about it. It's brunch. I eat that thing in a minute. Sasquatch, good night. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. There's vids here on YouTube about that thing. I'm sure there is, Dizzy. There's vids on everything. Dizzy, did you see that and say, what the? He sure did. Dag, now I want a low country boil. Let me tell you something. I do too. I feel like eating a squid right now. I'm not scared. Now I'm hungry for squid. Glad to be a part of this group. Man, I feel like I'm a part of your group. And I thank you guys for letting me be a part of it. Yeah, they're big, which means it doesn't take all. You can catch one of them and you're going to eat for 3 or 4 days. It's the beauty of those squids. You know, chances are they're probably like pussycats. They're probably not very ferocious. You know, they probably taste hard. You never know. All right, so we're rolling in. Please, guys, let's keep Lego and Sharon in your prayers, thoughts, and wishes, and positive vibes, please. Sharon's got some health issues, and man, Keith lost his mom, you guys. And if you're somebody who's lost your mom, then you know how it felt. If you haven't, then you know how scary that is. So let's pray for them. We are 10 seconds away from calling this a night. I love you guys. You're all awesome. I mean it. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow we'll do this again. Tell someone you love them. Drew V wasn't here, but you know what he'd say, right? Tell your loved ones and the people you care about what they mean to you, because tomorrow is never promised. One day when I say that, I won't be here tomorrow, especially if that kind of stuff happens in the neighborhood. I'm Johnny Scoble. This was Chase the